This is the newly and updated Hyundai i30N, and in my opinion, I think it is the hooligan of the hot hatches today. And by that, I mean it is the new king of the hot hatches, and I'll tell you why in a second. So, yeah, let's get into it. Firstly, let's talk about the alternatives or the other competitors and why I think I would choose the Hyundai i30N over them. First, let's start with the A35. Well, I think the A35, it's a very nice car, but in my opinion, it's just a luxurious, overpriced sister of the A45, and also it's not as playful as the i30N. And if you are buying a hot hatch, you definitely want that. So we can skip it. Then let's go to the Focus ST. The Focus ST would be very much closely matched. But the only problem is that it's not offered in SA, so sadly we can also skip that. Then we get to the Golf 8 GTI, which was the king of the hot hatch until the i30N arrived. Now the Golf 8 GTI, it's a very, well, let me say the current Golf, it's a very soft car, and it's also very safe and also almost boring actually when compared to the older generations. It really used to be fun, but not anymore in my opinion. And I also know that looks are subjective, but to me it doesn't even look any bit aggressive. In fact, it even kind of looks like a clown with a smug face if you look at it from the front. But hey, that's my opinion, so yeah, I'll let you decide on that one. So yeah, we'll consider it, but let's get to the video. And in this video I'll mostly talk about the things that you are probably interested in, interested to know if you are thinking of buying the car, or if you are thinking of buying a hot hatch. And also, if not, I'm sure this video will be much informative for even other people that are just watching. So let's start with the price. The price starts at a whooping 779,900 rands according to Hyundai's website today. And let us go to the engine, which is a 2-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine that is making 206 kilowatts and 392 newton meters of torque, which is all going to the front wheels. And in terms of transmission, it's offered in a 6-speed manual and also an 8-speed dual clutch gearbox, which has also launch control. But I think in South Africa we'll only be getting the DCT because that's the only one that was listed on Hyundai's website when I checked. So yeah, and that's actually really sad because I'm sure the manual would be fun on track days and driving on twisty roads, but it is what it is. So the car also does come with a limited slip differential on the front, and also does a 0 to 100 in 5.4 Hyundai claims. So let's press the start button. So now let's speak about the things that you probably care about if you are considering buying this car. So first of all, that was the cold start of the car, and if you live in a complex, your neighbors are surely gonna hate you. And the car does do very loud repairs, unlike other cars now that just do meh, but hey, asikolapo. And also, yeah, even when you rev it, it does do those repairs. Now let's get into the looks. First of all, you can see that it has that very nice fake diffuser, which helps it look good with that red stripe and also those big exhausts. And also at the back, you can see that it does have a very nice black boot spoiler, which gives it that aggressive look. And you have half LED and non-half LED lights at the back, and also it is wrapped in Pirelli's in 19-inch tires. So when we come to the side profile, I think it's just fine. There's really nothing wow about it. I really like the front of it. It looks really aggressive, with the sharp corners, the sharp LED lights at the front. It really gives it that aggressive look. So yeah, there's no soft corners and round corners like other cars that I won't mention again. But yeah, you can really see that it looks like a hooligan. So the looks also does help it and give its character basically. And also I would say also in this color it really looks good. I've seen one that is in white, they're very popular, but I think this is the color that you want to go for. There's also a very nice red that it comes with, so if you're speccing it, I'll probably choose this blue color or that red color. So also when it comes to the power, this one takes the cup, is the king of the hot hatch, as it does 206 kilowatts, which is a bit more than its competitors. So yeah, and also as mentioned, it also does come with a limited slip differential on the front, which I think it contributes very much to it being a hooligan on the road when you are driving. It also comes with highly configurable drive modes, which you can configure to your liking, like your engine, how you want your suspension to be, your steering feel, your ESC, the rev matching, and how loud you want your overpass to be. So yeah, it's very much configurable, which is a very plus when it comes to the driving. Now let's talk about the complaints that I've had people complain about with regards to this car. Firstly, the biggest complaint is the price of the car. So people don't want to pay over 700,000 for a Hyundai, but if you really think about it, it's actually a bit affordable when it's compared to some of its competitors. And some people have also complained that the suspension of the car is a bit hard, but I've heard that it's better than the previous generation. And also people say it's not very fuel efficient, even though Hyundai claims that it does 8.9 over 100 kilometers as an average. But yeah, we all know our problems with the fuel price currently in South Africa, so I can't blame them. And also some people have also mentioned there's like tire noise, and also because it has a lot of power, sometimes it does struggle to put that power down. So in terms of the traction, sometimes it does struggle. So now you might ask yourself, if this is such a good car, then why then don't we see much of it on the road? Well, there's one problem, actually two. Firstly, it's brand loyalty, and secondly, it's what the GTI means to us as a country. I mean, it's the original Verpa, it's the chick magnet, as Muzi once said. So as the target market are people who are professional dribblers. So now imagine use klabini and uzamuwina this chick, and you tell them that you drive a Hyundai or Hyundai. Chief, it's not happening. Let's move on. So when it comes to the infotainment system, I won't really speak much about it because you'll probably always use your Apple CarPlay for your music, and if you're a stingy person with your Android, then you use your Android Auto anyways. And I also won't talk about the boot space, as it should be enough to carry your grocery off to, and also your suitcase whenever you go home once or twice a year. And all, if you do manage to convince that girl to get in your Hyundai, then yeah, your two suitcases when you guys go on your vacation will also fit. So I don't think we need to talk about that one. So now let's talk about the interior. In terms of the interior, in my opinion, it was a bit of a letdown as compared to the competitors, especially the GTI. In the interior, it really is bang on. But yeah, when it comes to the Hyundai i30N, there was a lot of plastics, especially on the dashboard. But the seats, they are very nice. You have a very nice big sunroof that spans all the way to the back. So yeah, there's not much to complain, but it's a bit of a letdown to what I was expecting. Basically, it does look a bit outdated. And the very thing that tells you that you are in a high performance car is just the steering wheel. But overall, I think it is a very great car, and it does deserve the title of being the hooligan of the hot hatches, the king of the hot hatches. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you like this video, you can press the like button, and if you want to see more videos that are coming, you can press the subscribe button. Thank you. See you on the next one. Cheers.